Hi guys, just wanted to show you my super cute mask of the day. Look at that, all these cute little bees. This was the one that my daughter didn't like. She said it was too babyish. Ooh. And look, it matches what I'm wearing today. If I've got to wear a face mask, I'm gonna make it match to what I'm wearing. And this, I made a bunch of masks like this, like a shit ton of masks like this, but like all different fabrics. And it's not too bad. It does make my glasses fog up a little bit. I don't know if you can see. They're not really fogging up now, just to make a liar out of me. I must have got the nose thing exactly right. I'm going to take it off. And you can see I've got like, that's just ripped up old t-shirts, and it's so much more comfortable than elastic, for me at least. If I know lots of other people are just wearing the elastic that goes around their ears, but that is unbearably uncomfortable for me. And you notice I'm not touching the mask when I take it off, but because I want to show you another mask, because I've probably got spotlight germs all over my hands doing that, because I was in spotlight with a million other people. I ended up leaving without getting what I needed, so I've got to go back tomorrow. The lines were just too long and it was closing time. I found, did I say it's day 13? It's day 13, and I know it's day 13 this time. I found another mask way to make masks. Look at that. That's beautiful. And I'll put it on for you. I just used cut up old hair ties on this one, but it's not quite long enough for me. But just hooks on. When I make them for me, I'm going to make them with the strips of t-shirt. Pinch it over my nose. Look at that. And these ones, no, this one, it doesn't really fog up my glasses. I can see it's a good fit. And what I really like, you can see it sucking in a little bit, but it's very, very breathable on my face. It's like there's like a pocket in front of my face, but it's still really well sealed on the sides. This is, now, because I've got a kind of a bigger face, well, not, I don't really have a bigger face, but it needs to be about 1 centimetre longer for me to come down over my chin a little bit better. It's very, very comfortable. They are so much easier to make than the other masks. The other ones, the B one that I had on before, that's the pattern piece for it that I had to make. And so, you know, you've got to stitch it around. And if you know anything about sewing, it's easy enough to stitch it around, but then you've got to notch it and everything. And then so you've got those two pieces, plus you've got to make the lining piece and the interfacing piece. So you're cutting 6 of these and stitching them all together. So you're essentially making it 3 times. It's just, it's not too bad as far as patterns goes. But this new mask, you cut a piece of fabric out, 22 centimetres by 30, and then a little bit smaller piece of interfacing. That's it. Put the interfacing on top of the fabric, fold it over, you do straight stitching, and that's it. It's so simple, so much easier, and it overall uses less fabric as well, so that works for me. I don't have any, that was just my test run, that one there. I don't really have any fabric at the moment to make them, so when I go to Spotlight again and I'll get some fabric, I'll be making up a bunch more of those. And I'm going to need people to buy them because I just got my car back from the mechanic and it was $1,100. But it's running like a dream now. I have been, we're on day 13 now, and I have been so busy. So almost 2 weeks. I've just been going so much. I haven't had time to get bored. I know a lot of people in lockdown get very, very bored. Because I'm in Facebook groups and stuff, and people are always whinging how bored they are, and the latest hobby for a lot of people seems to be just sit on the couch and get drunk a lot of the time. That doesn't work for me. I'd get bored with that, but I think I'm very lucky. I haven't had time to get bored yet, because I have lots of hobbies. I've got lots of interests to keep me occupied. You know, I was going to say I cross stitch every day, but I haven't even been cross stitching every day. I've been too busy to be cross stitching every day. But most days, I've still been cross stitching, and you know, if I get bored with cross stitching, I'll do pixel puzzles, or I'll draw, or I'll knit, or I'll fix my my Converse crocheted slippers that I've been meaning to fix for over a year. You know, there's always something that I can think of to do, and I think people are getting bored because prior to the lockdown, they didn't have a hobby. They didn't have any interests to then like indulging, I guess, with all the extra time on their hands. So, but I'm quite a homebody. I'm very happy sitting at home and, you know, watching MasterChef and crocheting or knitting or cross stitching, or, you know, whatever's grabbing me at the time. So I don't really get bored ever. Like maybe once or twice a year I'll get very, not even bored, I get very restless, but I don't get bored. And sorry if my eyes are darting around, because I've noticed when I play back the videos, my eyes they look like they're looking off away from the camera. But it's because the camera on my phone is like over there. So it's more natural for me to look straight ahead, which means on the video, it means I'm looking off to the side, and it just feels weird to be looking over where the camera is, but I'll try to get the hang of it. And I think, I got an Uber today for the first time ever, all by my own self. I downloaded the app and I did the thing where you order them up, and he came and he got me, and he wasn't wearing a mask, but I did. I sat in the back seat and I wore a mask. What happened there? Weird stuff happening on my phone. So yeah, I did my first ever Uber. That was a really momentous thing for me. And that's about it. That's as exciting as my day gets. Making masks, discovering a new pattern to make better masks. You've got no idea how excited I am about that. And getting an Uber and getting my car back. Very, very exciting. I still haven't been to the supermarket. I haven't been to the supermarket since last Thursday, and I probably won't. Certainly not going to the supermarket tomorrow. I'll only go to Spotlight because I need to get fabric to make masks for people to wear masks. And yeah, I probably won't go to the supermarket for a couple more days. I'm going to try to keep it to only once a week for fresh stuff. And I think that's it for today. It's been an exciting day today. My car drives like a dream.